Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. So glad you're here, and I hope you're having a beautiful day or night whenever you're joining in. Wally is currently trying to climb into a paper bag, so we might hear that noise in the background in today's reading. Anywho, what we're going to be chatting about today is your person's general thoughts and feelings about you. So not necessarily their most recent, but basically what's their overall stance in the connection at this time. Okay, so our first card up is the bat. Oop. We also have the hummingbird. I just heard inspire a new way of being. Okay, that's a very powerful statement. I'll explain momentarily what I'm getting from that. Let's get one more card out though. Okay. We have the swan. Okay, I love that. So you and this person may be divine counterparts, or you may have a very strong soul connection. You may also notice a lot of mirroring in this connection as well, okay, with that swan coming out here. So what I'm getting is that you are inspiring this person to, in a way, be born again, to become anew, to improve themselves, to heal, to find a new way of looking at the past version of themselves and using that knowledge of who they used to be and applying it to their present so that they don't repeat old patterns, so they continue to grow and evolve and heal as time goes on. You, in a lot of ways, do inspire a new way of being within them. This connection is very, very inspirational in general to them. They also derive a lot of creative energy from this connection. So especially if your person is a creative type, like an artist or a musician of some sort, I think you also inspire their work, inspire them to keep going and growing as well. I know, we all heard you trying to get in the paper bag, sir. Everybody's impressed. He just wanted everybody to know he was doing that, and now he's like on to the next thing. Okay, we're all impressed with you, Wally. Okay. Wow, okay. This is gonna be a strong message, you guys. Our first card up is the Four of Cups, and we also have the Hermit, that's Virgo energy, and then we have the Two of Cups. So this is going to be very intense, but I'm just going to be blunt with you guys. This person often thinks about how dull life was before you came into the picture. Maybe they were single for a really long time, or if they were in other relationships prior to meeting you, it just never felt right to them. They got bored rather quickly. They tended to feel isolated even if they were with someone. They felt misunderstood. They kind of felt like they were living separate lives even if they were with this other person for a long time or these other people. They just never really felt that connection before. They always kind of felt alone even if they weren't alone. Kind of like feeling alone in a room full of people, that type of energy, right? And this connection is a contrast to that. And that's part of why I think that you inspire this person. They see such a difference in how they feel when they're around you, when they're connected with you versus when they're not. And I think that they reflect on this quite often whenever the two of you are apart from one another, even if it's just like running errands, you're at work, they're at work, whatever it is. They see that contrast and they still feel it. And I think oftentimes they reflect on how they were in the past versus who they are now becoming. There's this energy of who they are becoming right now, and feeling inspired by you and by this connection to keep that going, keep that flowing, and keep moving in that direction. I don't think anybody else ever really felt right to your person, even if they were in a long-term relationship, even if they did feel a connection to other people. It was never really like satiating to them, to put it bluntly, okay? It never really satisfied their deeper needs. I think honestly at your person's core level, they were always looking for somebody who inspired them to grow and to evolve, and they never really found that with anyone else. Just by the nature of you and of this connection you have with each other, you're naturally just inspiring this person to become a better version of themselves and keep healing and keep growing, okay? You could definitely be soulmates with this person. I'm not getting any type of karmic energy from this at all whatsoever. I feel as though this is a higher level connection that is naturally just inspiring this growth and this development within this person, and probably within you too. You'll probably notice you've grown and changed quite a bit since the beginning of this as well. So we're gonna go ahead and Wally is like really trying to get my attention right now, you guys, if you can't tell. Yes, I know it. Everybody notices you. You have captured our attention today, okay? I know it. Hi. I wish you guys could see like the face he's making at me right now. It's just so desperate for attention. He's like, pay attention to me, Mom. Right? Yeah, no. I'm right here. Not going anywhere, buddy. Okay. What am I doing here? I'm not even feeling drawn to this deck anymore. I'm going to switch decks. I'm going to see if there's anything your person would like you to know right now. Okay. Anything they want to share with you. So let's see. What was that? Didn't flip up right. They know you've struggled too. They want you to know that they can feel your energy and they can see how hard you've worked to pull yourself back up from the past as well, whatever you went through, whether it was in relationships or just difficulty. Maybe you've been through a lot of financial hardship or difficult relationships with friends, family, past romantic partners. They want you to know that they see your efforts too and how hard you've worked to grow and move on from those events, okay? They feel a deep intuitive connection to you. They feel a deep emotional resonance between both of you. Like there's a lot of unspoken communication that happens. You kind of just get each other. They feel like they sort of just get you as a person. And they want you to know that. Okay. So what we're going to do now is get you a couple of personal messages. These don't have to relate to the connection, so take it as it resonates for you personally. Your first message is the unknown. Be unafraid of the unfamiliar, venture beyond the known, and discover transformative new horizons. Okay? And then your affirmation is my life gets better as I grow older. Really like this and how it connects in with the reading, honestly. If you would like to, you're invited to affirm this with me and the collective down below in the comments. I'm going to pack it up and leave this reading here. You guys, if you resonated with today's message, let me know by hitting that like button, subscribe for more in the future, and I hope to see you in another reading. Bye for now.